The Senate leader, Bamidele, when he was giving a summary of the last legislative year, he said that the sore point, that the lowest point of the Senate last year or in the last 3 years was the suspension of Senator Natasha. Do you agree with that?
Well, if the Senate leader, you say Opayebi said that?
Yes.
Yeah, if he said that, yes. Because there are even people who claim that their signatures were forged on that document. I mean, someone like Senator Kingibe. She told me, but I didn't sign that report. I didn't agree with the content, but her name was published.
There's a report suspending,
the report
recommended
that was tabled for the Senate. Because the way the Senate works, right? It works in committees, particularly through its oversight functions.
Yes.
So the committee submits, they do a hearing, and then they hear out all those who have something to say, and the committee decide and agree on on their findings and specific recommendations, and the members of the committee are expected to sign that report.
Yes.
So that it is the collective decision of members of the committee. So where many don't accept the content, they could abstain from signing it, because to sign is to endorse.
Endorse it, yes.
So there are 1 or 2 or 3 senators say, we didn't sign it, but our name was there. How? Some say, maybe they attach attendance register, which is not the appropriate thing. But this is not my problem. If Opayemi said so, I think you should take it seriously. He is not giving to frivolities.
Nigeria, me country. Nigeria, me country. Just this week, Oshomolo Grant interviewed how 3 signatures was forged to suspend Senator Natasha Akpoti. He talk and finish, say 3 signatures, even Ireti, Senator Ireti confided in him that she was even shocked that her signature was found there, but she did not sign. That one was breaking everywhere. Everywhere was shaking. Internet was shaking. Say, how can a whole signature, as if this is the first time it's happening? Because these are 10 senators. These are 10th House of Assembly. Oh my God, they are the worst. And these are the people that are supposed to be checking and balancing the government, and now they are like this. How can it work in Nigeria? In fact, who do this to us? Who do this to us when judiciary cannot even be there for common man anymore? The Senate and the senators cannot be there for common man. The House of Rep cannot be there for common man. I begin to wonder what is going on in our country, Nigeria. What is really going on? And I never imagine, says, it baffle me, honestly, that sometimes the national item now is going out of everybody's mind. It's going, all we hear these days is on your mandate we shall stand. I don't have problem with that, on your mandate we shall stand. If only they only sing it when the APC members, they gathered. They can do whatever they want to do. It's their anthem. It's okay if they are singing their own anthem like that, for within their caucus. It's okay. But you see, when you come to the Senate, when you have to do with the things that concern our country, Nigeria, we start singing on your mandate. It begins to make me feel somehow, honestly. So let me not deviate from what I'm talking about. So as Oshomole come grant that interview, say Ireti even confide in him, say his signature was there and he did not sign. Okay, we were now applauding Oshomole, say Oshomole don't stand, he don't talk, he don't stand. This is a man, at least he's doing something in the Senate floor. Fine. After we know it, he can't change his mind, say they took him out of context, that is not what he really said, blah, 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 and all that. Even with the comment that was even saying that, oh, he did well, he started to change his mind. Just again, yesterday, Ireti now granted another interview, aligning with what Oshomolo said, that actually He has not even seen the document that made them suspend Natasha Akpoti till that yesterday that she was talking. She was on that interview. She has not even seen it. To say that what Oshomolo said about her signature being forged is the same thing like what she just said now in this interview with Arise. Credit to Arise anyway. Arise, I really like Arise. They are doing a great job. You know. So I just can't imagine. We are going to hear the clip and also. And before then, let's see some of the comments. Because me, I really like comments. It's through this comment we have conversation. We have to talk. You know. Because Nigeria is for everybody. It's not for one person alone. Nigeria is for all of us. And that is why I really enjoy reading comments. Because with comments, we'll be able to share ideas, to bring out our opinions, and to voice out what we want to say. That is why I love comments. So let's see the comment of the interview of Ireti, Kingibe, and Arise, in Arise TV. Yeah. Let's go. In fact, Nigerians, and they are very, very intelligent. Some of them are intelligent, some of them are not. But we have the most intelligent people in Nigerians compared to other African countries. That is why it pains me that this is happening in our country. Our country is a country full of wealth, you know, but still, just some few people are just eating it from themselves. That is why we are pleading, we are begging for free, fair, credible, and transparent election for we to be able to choose our leaders come the next election, January 2027. And please, I will still urge all the youth, we should go and get our PVC. It can be frustrating for now. They might want to frustrate us, not to make us come again. We shouldn't give up. May we not give up, because now that PVC, now be our key to a new Nigeria, by God's grace. And with that our PVC will be able to elect whoever we want to be there on that seat, in the presidential seat, by God's grace. Yeah, the first comment here says, silence is consent. You stand by when they come for your neighbor. When it's your turn, there will be no neighbor to stand by you. Exactly. That's true. Because when that thing was happening, actually, she wasn't really talking much. She just kept mute. She just kept silent. And that is what this person is saying over here now, which is the truth. If you not feel protect or stand to defend your colleague, when you even know that your colleague is not doing something that wrong, I don't see why you expect people to come and applaud you when the secret come out at the end of the day. You know. The second one said here, this woman is either afraid of being honest or is just plainly dishonest. Exactly. Is it that she's afraid of being honest? Because if she's honest, she don't know what they are going to do to her in the Senate, in the assembly when she goes back. So she's trying to do like a chameleon. Exactly, like a chameleon. The other comment here says, one-time senator in the Arise studio. Yes, that was why I want somebody else, at least from the ADC, to really kick them out. You know, I really want somebody else to kick them out. That is why I really want somebody else to kick them out. If it's ADCO, if it's NDCO, but it mustn't be that Ireti, because all this while that he was there, he wasn't doing a great job. He was just mute. And anyway, I don't know, they said she's doing something. I don't know, maybe I'll have to make my research about that as well. The other one here say hypocrisy. When Natasha was attacked, you kept quiet. You go explain, Taya. He's really an hypocrite. All this comment, and they can be so funny. The other one here say, former senator, you are gone forever. Wallahi, you no go return. The next one said, it's late. You never stood with Senator Natasha. Exactly. I so much like that Senator Natasha, honestly. She's a very strong woman. She's a superwoman. That Senator Natasha. As she have a lot of enemies, but she always came through And she always thrives as well. She doesn't let them weigh her down or make her lose her focus. And especially what she's doing in her constituency, Kogi Central. She's doing a lot. You know, things that she does speaks for her. They speaks for her. She doesn't even need to talk much, because all the things that she has done is just there glaring for us to see. Just like Governor Oti now. I bet you when it's time for campaign for the governors, Governor Oti will not do much of campaign, because that man is doing amazingly well. He's working for the people of Abia. You know, he won't even do a lot of campaign, because all his works will be the one to be campaigning for him. That is just it. This one said, she signed for a meeting she did not attend and attended another one. So she got 2 meeting allowances. Wow. She got 2 meeting allowances. I think it's because of that allowances, most of them are jumping from one meeting to the other, because they will be paid for it. This one here says, this woman is being extremely careful. Akpabio and gang will come for her if she exposes them. National Assembly is coming. All right. This woman is not credible. Really a disappointment. You never spoke up when you should have. Exactly. She never spoke up when she should have. You know, that is why a lot of us were so angry about what she did. Because when she was there, when the issue came up, she didn't do anything as if to really stand by her colleague, you know, to say what you people are doing is wrong. Oh, it's never heard of. It's so. I've never heard something like this, that you just suspend an elected senator for 6 months. 6 months. You suspended waiting no go happen for Nigeria. They not even suspend the old governor of a state for 6 months. I beg you, Nigeria. And God will help us. And things are skyrocketing every now and then. Things are so expensive in Nigeria. This is our Nigeria where we do so. Oh my God. In fact, I don't just want to go there. It's a story for another day. Anyway, I'm going to put the clip now for us to have a look and see the interview that Senator Ireti Kingibe granted for Arise TV. And thank you as well for stopping by. All right, bye.
Let's turn to the Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan suspension controversy. Senator Adams Oshimole has publicly claimed that you told him that your name appeared on the committee report recommending Senator Natasha's suspension, despite the fact that you did not sign it. Did that conversation take place, and what exactly is the truth?
It may not have taken place directly with him, but even at that time, I did tell everybody that I was not there.
When you say it may, you mean it may not have taken place with Adams or Shimon?
Yes, but we were together at the retreat.
Right.
And I did complain publicly that
Well, he said you told him.
Well, maybe not directly. I wasn't there. I was in the retreat with him.
Right.
He came to meet me there. And when I heard about the report, I said, but we were here.